World Boxing Paralympic Qualification Tournament. Recebam calorosamente os jogadores para os próximos jogos. Welcome to the semi-finals of Coimbra 2024 World Boxing Paralympic Qualification Tournament. Please welcome the teams for the next matches. In court number 1 for BC4 pairs semi-final, the match between South Korea and Malaysia. The official Marta Panufnik and the liner Gonçalo Celestino. Representing South Korea, Myung-Sun Lee and Yoonjin Gu. Representing Malaysia, Abdul Rahman and Noor Salim. In court number 2 for BC4 pairs semi-final, the match between Brazil and Spain. The official Helena Bastos and the liner Carlos Coelho. Representing Spain, Sara Aller and Vasile Agache. Representing Brazil, André Costa e Laísa Teixeira. Good luck to you all. Start warm-up. Start matches.
So, welcome everyone to the transmission and comments of the second semi-final BC4 pairs, South Korea versus Malaysia here in court 1, and in court 2 we have Brazil versus Spain. We have here with us Steve McGuire, a very well-known player, BC4 player, that was very kind from him to join us and make some comments to this match of South Korea versus Malaysia. Good afternoon, Steve. Thank you for being here with us. This will be much more like a kind of final, right?
Yeah.
So once that the winners of these matches not only go to the final, but more important, they qualify for Paris. What do you think about this this system, this competition, and the system that it is being used by the first time?
It's a very unique sort of competition, something I've played for 20 years and I never sort of experienced anything where it was first across the line, basically goes to the Paralympics. It's great. I think maybe top 3. It puts a lot of pressure on the bronze medal match rather than the final.
Yep.
But yes, it's exciting. It's exciting for everyone to see. And with this match that we're watching just now, what's fascinating for me is that South Korea came in as one of the lowest ranked teams, and has Malaysia. They were both bottom ranked sides, and they're both in the semi-finals.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is a kind of the finals will be less important than the semi-finals. It's a bit strange, right?
Yes, it's very strange. Yeah, maybe there's a system where you just the winners that go potentially. But yeah, the bronze medal matches will have a lot of pressure.
Yeah, of course. Semi-finals and the bronze medal will be the most important matches. So yeah, you made the introduction to the quality of these two pairs, 4 players, not very well ranked, and with an outstanding performance during all the tournament. What do you think China, we have shown us as well, they are really powerful. What do you think about the way they prepare, or the volume of training, or not showing so many times as the other countries in general, but when they come, they are really strong, even if they are in lower positions in the ranking?
Yeah.
This is the system they use. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I know that in Asia they have a lot of centralized programs now, so they live in a facility where they play boccia most days. They might be there 200 odd plus days per year, which is completely different to what a lot of countries do in Europe. So I think having that access to a KOR, access to training partners, and I'm sure they have the best facilities as well, so I'm sure it really helps them.
And they are quite a lot. The population is very high, so they have more choices as well.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So talking about the match, what do you think? Do you ever think about who is going to win, or is it very similar?
I think this is very similar actually, but what is fascinating for me is that South Korea are playing long. They've played long all competition, and usually with the Asian, just watch the shot there. Oh, tremendous shot. So yeah, so usually with the Asian style, they tend to play short and they tend to use a lot of power and move things around. But South Korea have opted for a more longer approach, and it's certainly worked for them in this competition so far. They're undefeated. They won every game so far. So yeah, whatever they're doing tactically, it's working.
The tactical also depends on the opponent, right? There's an analysis, a previous analysis, and watching previous games, but they all do the same. So
Yeah.
Also some hidden strategy.
It's fascinating for me to watch Malaysia as well, because it's the first time I've really had the opportunity to sit and study them properly. They've only been playing for a couple of years, but already great success, winning medals at Asian Championships. I think they've won medals everywhere they've been as a pair, so yeah, certainly promising for the future.
These are countries that usually take it very seriously. When they come, they don't come only to learn and step by step try to improve and up to the top. Like it's normal like this. They want to start and in a few time discussing the top places.
So she has a clear line to the jack, so see what she can do.
Oh. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Not many options now for Korea.
No, and it's quite blocked as well. I think they could possibly move the blue that's on the white, but then the pathway to the white will be completely blocked for their teammate to try and secure the point. So
Maybe in between the blue and the red,
yeah,
but it's not easy because there's a blue behind the red and might touch it.
so the male athlete from South Korea, he's a very attacking player.
Yeah.
So
No.
Yep.
Last ball. Ooh. Now, last ball for Malaysia.
yeah, it's quite tough. I think it's secure also, so it's worth making sure that the ball's got the power to get there, and it's quite secure. So maybe it can give a little bit of confidence with this shot.
Try a second point.
Yeah. No, I think they're happy with the point.
Okay.
At this stage, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of tension. So when you can get your nose in front, yeah, it's sometimes the better option.
You need to feel secure about what you are going to do, confident, right?
Yeah, without doubt. And momentum plays a huge part. Momentum's a huge part in our sport, so it's always easier to have a little lead than to chase.
So First end, 1.2 Malaysia. The match in court 2 is very tight too. Brazil, Spain.
It looks like Spain's holding at the moment.
Yep.
3 points, I would say. The end's not finished yet. But
Brazil is also surprising us with a very young pair and with very good performances, right?
yeah, so the Brazil pair are very young. They both were competing at the World Youth Championships in Portugal last year, and yeah, it's amazing to see the talent coming through in Portugal. They just seem to have a conveyor belt of fantastic athletes, and they've came with a lot of energy, quite a fearless nature in their approach, and yeah, they absolutely deserve their place so far in the semi-finals.
Yeah, and I think that as a policy, this will bring much more kids and then young, potentially young players to the sport in Brazil, and they are a country with a very big population, and this is a very good policy as well.
Yeah, it's such a rich history as well of medalling at Paralympics. I think I've played since London 2012, and Brazil have always medalled.
So we have now the second end here in court 1. Malaysia, first shot for Malaysia. The jack is open for both Korean players. Discussing who is going to play. It will be the one that is closer to the jack, and it will be easy to
Fantastic shot.
very good.
So when we play bocce, we talk about taking control of the court and positions, and then a lot's to do with angles, and yeah, you can't get much better than that.
Yeah.
So Malaysia will go for power. They will try and open the situation.
Sure.
He came across his body a little bit.
Not good.
Such was the good angle from South Korea that he had to put so much power in. As a result, he lost a little bit of control. Managed it on his second attempt there.
Yeah. But now it's not really in a very good position for the lady, for the female athlete, because he didn't want to play his last ball. Still Malaysia.
I wonder if they will try and be precise here.
Yeah.
Or knock the blue, their own blue, closer.
With a slight rebound on the red, you could approach the jack, maybe. Yeah, it's two balls protecting the
Yeah.
the jack.
Tactically, that's the better
Yeah.
option because it's now like a double layered block, and it's more difficult for South Korea to change the situation. Wouldn't surprise me if they try a lob shot, so it eliminates the first ball.
Yeah.
But credit to Malaysia there. So there was so much pressure on that shot, having used, well, that was their fifth ball.
I'm not sure if they use the lob. I haven't seen it yet. And it's a bit, yeah. Wow.
She's got good power. Still blue holding, but yeah, the red's in a good position and
Yes.
usable. So I wonder if he'll go for a lob shot now. Or just powering in. Yeah. He's very pleased with that shot.
Yes, because he opened.
Just for an update, in Court 2, Spain have a 3-0 lead. Against Brazil.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I have seen the 2 of the 4 matches of Spain, and second one was better, but not really a great play. So I'm surprised with the quality of Brazil, especially Sarah has not much motor resources. She's limited on the power, no lob, she cannot play with power.
Yeah.
So
She's
it's difficult for them to manage everything.
yeah. No, like I do agree, but I tell you what, she's such an intelligent lady.
It is.
Her tactical brain is phenomenal, and as a pair they battle, they hang in matches, and that fighting spirit certainly helped them get to the semi-finals. Okay, still South Korea to play. They've taken quite a long time over this shot.
Do you think it is better that it is South Korea now to play, or it would be better Malaysia for South Korea?
Yeah, I think South Korea need to try and take some sort of control over the situation, which they just did. Yeah. So that's the first time in this match where they've really, second time in this end where they've secured court position.
Yeah. Now Malaysia is much more limited with one ball
Yeah.
to cover, to use the blue ball that is there together with the one that is missing,
Yes.
because that red ball does not let them profit those 2 balls. They have to make a choice.
So tactically, you would probably be just blocking up. So if you put one in front of the red or the blue, she just missed, just because the blue is vulnerable, the one they have beside the white.
Yeah.
was unlucky. She went for the other blue.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
I think this could be quite a tight game in the end.
Yeah, only one ball.
There's not much between the two teams.
It was good, but not enough for the second point.
Yeah. It's good confidence to attack this situation like that. So sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it doesn't.
After two ends, one for Korea, one for Malaysia, and 2 ends to go. On court number 2, Brazil is playing. Spain is leading by 3 points, and on this second end, Spain is still leading. Not good news for Brazil. Brazil that won all the 4 matches on the pool stage, and Spain qualified on the last match. So two wins, 2 losses, and surprisingly, Spain is leading this semi-final. Still waiting for the finish of this end and 2 more, but in Spain in really good position to win this match at this moment, but far away from the end.
It's back to the third end of this match. See if they stick to their plan by going long. Back up to the same sort of area.
Yep. More than 8 meters.
Yep.
Great ball.
He's very, very unlucky.
Yeah.
His delivery was the perfect line.
Yeah, perfect line. The speed was a little bit too much.
Just overpaced, yep. So Malaysia have a good chance here. So they actually have a larger target than just the white. So they can put it on the white or between the red and the white.
Regulate the speed on long balls. How difficult it is.
It's very difficult. After 20 years, I don't think I've still not mastered it. So. That's fantastic. Wow.
That's the risk. That's the risk. You miss one ball and the other does not miss, and then you are in great danger.
So the female athlete from South Korea's got quite a lot of power. So she'll be trying to make contact with the blue that's on the white.
Yep.
Hopefully not take away her own ball.
I'm not sure it was this what you wanted to do, but what you said.
Yeah, I think she'll still go for the same shot. She'll try and hit the blue. It's always a risk when you've got a red, your own colour, so close that it's also vulnerable, and you don't want to create the situation a little bit worse. So. But in this situation, you probably need to go for it.
Try to aim. Maybe she's trying to aim in between those two, blue and red.
Yeah.
And if not scoring, then the other player
Can push it on, yes. His pace was fine because when he's got a few balls there, he wants to make sure he reaches. So his pace was fine. It's just the wrong line. That was overpowered, but also wrong line. So
the balls that will not count at the end of the day. They only have one with two more to throw.
I think they need to start closing down this end really, because the red ball is quite vulnerable.
Yeah.
So they really need one between the blue and the red in front of the white. They need some sort of security.
They miss.
The second end has just finished between Brazil and Spain, and it was 1-1. So the current score is 4 to Spain and 1 to Brazil.
So Spain leading by 3 after 2 ends. Very good chances to win the match. And they are going to play their jack ball, their second jack ball. And here we go for the last ball for Korea. Last chance to defend. Not much.
So Malaysia have a really good opportunity here. They've got options. They can try and go between the red and the blue just to get the extra point. But given the fact that they've got 5 balls, I think it would be better if they can remove that red, create some space, and then try and accumulate a score.
Yeah. That's the more obvious for them now.
It's quite secure as well, so they can throw with confidence.
It was really a bad option for Korea to play so far away. They didn't profit, and they are giving the opportunity to Malaysia score some points.
I mean, it's okay. They're still holding one, but with the white going more behind the red, it's not so easy anymore.
Yeah, they have to be careful and not pushing the red.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was fantastic. That was world-class shot. She's just asking the score if it's certainly 2, but whether or not the third point is.
I guess it's 2.
It's 2 in a measure. Yep, measure for 3.
Three.
Yep.
3 for Malaysia. 3 balls, 3 points.
And they can play it safe. They can go up their right-hand side. By doing so, they won't promote the loose red that's in front of the white. They won't promote that any closer. So, yeah, there's an opportunity for more points here.
Yep.
And that will really secure their position going into the final end.
Rasanya sekarang possibility boleh dapat 3.
Spain is also leading again this end. So
maybe he was a little scared of promoting the reds up, but I don't think he can do that anymore because it's blocked. So hopefully he can just throw this one with confidence.
little deviation.
Three for blue. That's
3 for Malaysia. On the third end, 3 points advantage. It will be very, very difficult for South Korea to recover from that disadvantage. 3 points is very difficult.
Yeah, going into the final end,
Yeah.
knowing that it's your own jack and you've got a 3-point advantage is quite a nice cushion to have.
And also, when you are in disadvantage, it also depends from the environment, the situation itself as a whole. I mean, if you feel that your opponent is strong, is playing well, is different to another situation where you are recovering and you feel you are putting more pressure on your opponent. So the same score, but different situations can be a different final score, right?
Yeah, without a doubt. So South Korea's they'll be sitting going, please don't put your first ball in front of the white, because they need to use as many effective balls as possible. And if Malaysia have the perfect first ball, South Korea have no option but to waste a ball trying to move it, and then their second ball just to try and take control. So this next shot is vitally important for both countries. But Malaysia, certainly, they've got the advantage. It's in their hands.
That is for sure.
They've been brilliant, Malaysia. They've been very good.
Brazil is now leading, and Spain has 2 more balls. Sara has no angle, no line.
It's going to be very difficult. She's just trying to close this situation down to make sure she doesn't lose so many points. But what's interesting with Malaysia, they come in as the bipartite slot, so didn't qualify outright for this competition, and were given the opportunity through an application to World Boccia. And yes, certainly taking that opportunity, so they are one end away from qualification into Paris.
Yeah, they are almost in Paris. I think he failed the shot. It was too high and dropped.
Yeah, he just didn't finish the process of his follow through.
Yeah.
But South Korea really need to take control as quick as they can.
Yeah. Be ahead and put pressure.
A female athlete, she has the line. It's obviously further for her.
Yeah. Not really good.
Pace controls, a bit of issue. Yeah.
And Brazil is leading by 1, and no more balls for Spain.
I think 3 more for Brazil, I think.
Yep. Second point for Brazil, and the leading for Korea on this court. Although it's not so difficult for Malaysia to move that ball.
Yeah. So South Korea were in a position where they just decided to go for position rather than control of the court. They wanted Malaysia to use up some of their balls, but the trouble is, as you said, Malaysia can have a clear way to the jack. That's perfect, and I think that shot might just have secured their ticket to Paris.
Yeah, you're
incredible.
Right. Incredible. She's playing so well.
She is. I think she was the Asian individual champion. I'd need to double check that. A fantastic athlete.
With three points disadvantage, Korea, I think this is their key shot for this game. If they can assume the leading. No. 2 balls out.
Yeah, and Malaysia still have prime possession.
Yeah.
You know, so the only way that Korea will be able to accumulate a score is to create space. They have to move that white from the blue, and by doing so they'll use another ball. So it looks like Malaysia have secured their ticket to Paris and absolutely deserve it.
No doubt. We expected a bit more from Korea, but probably because of Malaysia efficiency. Pressure here is also the key, right? Sometimes you when you feel more pressure, you are not able to show what you are able to do.
Yeah. Pressure's such an interesting thing, especially in our sport. So Malaysia came into this end leading by 3, so they can play it differently, strategic wise. Yep. And Malaysia are still holding.
Yeah, 1 more ball for, but only the maximum they could score eventually was 2, and very, very difficult. So
he must try and move the white. That's all he's got. He's got to try and sort of lob onto the white or power through the white to try and at least be closer with 3 balls. No, that's interesting that he just accepted that one.
Well, and that's it. The first finalist for pairs BC4 is Malaysia. 1, 2, 3 or 4 balls to go. 4 balls, I think.
So,
but they are scoring. So Malaysia won their passport to Paris Paralympic Games, but they are still showing that they want more.
yeah,
Fantastic.
it's quite a safe situation for them. So
Yeah.
I think they're having a little bit of fun knowing that they're over the line.
Yeah.
And then the other match is extremely close now. So Spain are still leading, but only by 1 point. So it's 4 for Spain and 3 for Brazil.
Yeah, and this is the last end. So let's just finish to watch this game and try to. And Brazil put the ball just close to the jack. Very good. Another ball for Malaysia. They still have 3 balls. They want to score more points. There you are, 1 more.
Yeah, they have such a nice target now. So yeah, and they know that their position's secure, so they can just throw with confidence.
Yeah, because they know even they missed and they give the point to Korea, they win the match as well. So yeah, completely free in their mind.
So they had the option to just say end finish and move on, but when it was so secure,
yeah,
they decided just to play on, which is their right.
And show us we want this. We are better. We are competitors until the end.
But it also sends a message to whoever your opponent will be in the final, because they won't be able to see the game, but they'll certainly see the score.
Sure.
It's certainly 3, and it's a measure for more.
Spain now got the advantage.
Yeah, they've used a few balls to get closer. I think they've used 3 or 4, 3 or 4, but yes, they got closer, and that's what they had to do. So
Yeah. Three blue. 3 for Malaysia.
final score: Malaysia 7, Korea 1. And you can see the relief on their faces, like they know that they've just booked
crying, or is he praying? Something like that.
I think just overcome with emotion. Yeah, so they've just qualified for Paralympic Games. Congratulations!
First, congratulations for Malaysia, and Korea still have the opportunity to win a slot tomorrow against Spain or Brazil. So we would appreciate if we could watch now the other semi-final on court number 2 and make the final comments. Just move and see what Brazil is able to do.
Brazil just played a great shot there. Managed to take control back.
Yeah.
And you can see that they've got court position, which we talk about. So they've managed to get one in between the red and the blue. So that's always going to be in a position where they can promote it and score. This is a very delicate, tricky situation for Spain.
It is.
From being in such a commanding lead as well. So they were 4-1 up after 2 ends at the halfway stage.
And now they are winning by 1, and that counts as well. The current score, 1 point of advantage. You can think about the tie. You still have opportunity to win. But never more than 2 points or more than 1 point, otherwise they will lose.
Sarah's not got very many options here. I think she might just be trying to. Oh well.
Well, fantastic.
That is tremendous.
Fantastic.
Okay, it's still Spain to play, but yeah, they've changed the situation, and now they have some sort of control over the court position.
Yep. Yeah. If they can push any of the red a little bit, and they will be scoring.
So 2 balls left for Spain. Oh wow. She's just played 2 fantastic shots.
What a ball. Sarah.
Going back to when I say
Well
that
done.
she's a battler, that takes guts and tremendous skill to be able to pull those 2 shots off. So congratulations so far. It's amazing.
They are tied, so Spain again.
Yep. So Spain
Last
will
ball.
have to use their last ball. Yep. And then, but they've got the one on top, and that's when there's a ball on top, it's very difficult to move. In Brazil, they need to score without reply, so they can't have 1-1. it wouldn't surprise me if Spain now decide to just come short.
Yeah.
Try and block Brazil and let Brazil do the harder work.
Yeah, I think it's the best option as well.
There's so much pressure at this stage. You're trying to get over the line, and it's not just about reaching the final, it's about reaching Paris.
Oh no.
Well, that's really surprising that he went with a little bit of power.
Yes. What was he thinking about?
I'm not sure, unless he had a really hard ball and he was going to struggle to control the pace. But even then, you would do what you can to try and keep it in front.
Of course.
So Brazil have 3 balls left, and they need to try and score. If they get 1 point, it will be a tiebreak. Oh,
They choose to.
did they just choose to end finished?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
means that,
Tie break.
is it tiebreak or is it two for blue?
2 for blue?
Did this
No.
Spanish athlete just change the situation from 1-1 to 2 for Brazil? I think so. Oh wow, yeah, it looks like Brazil's just,
That's more surprising.
wow, what a crazy end to this match.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy.
You can see the disappointment on Vasili's face. He knows that he made quite an error there.
Yeah, what was he thinking about?
And you can see the emotion of delight on Brazil. So, such a young squad. World Youth Champions. Were they champions or silver medalists? I think Great Britain actually won the gold medal. Tyler McClelland and Sophie Nguyen.
So we have one more pair in qualified on the way to Paris, and they are Brazil.
Congratulations.
The younger pair or team here in this tournament. Brazil wins the right to go to the Paralympic Games, Paris 2024, with a huge mistake by Vasile. Probably he had an intention that we are not thinking about what he wanted to do. But it is a pity because the minimum they deserved was to play the tiebreak. But it was not the case, and congratulations Brazil, and good luck Spain for tomorrow to play with South Korea and see who get that slot right to Paris. Steve, any last words?
No, just thank you for inviting me to commentate on the semi-finals, and yeah, what you've seen is fantastic performances from Malaysia, so as the lowest ranked athletes in the squad here, just to come out on top, and deservedly so, and also such a young team in Brazil. Congratulations to both, and yeah, congratulations, you've got your seat in Paris.
Thank you very much for being here with us. It was a pleasure, and good luck for you and for your squad. I know that you GB is not qualified, but good luck for the next quadrennial, and see you soon.
Thank you very much. No, we've not qualified as a BC4 pair,
Yeah.
but our BC3 still have an opportunity, so they're in the semi-finals next, so fingers crossed we can get a
and
pair there.
Good luck
Thank you.
for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.